Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as always, we'll be talking about our weekly Torah portion, Parshas Tetzaveh, and we continue to build the temple, but Purim is coming. And always Shabbos before Purim, we call it Shabbos Zechor, and it's a time to talk about the Zechor, Shabbos of remembrance. But the truth is, we're reading the special portion. I hope all of you will join our synagogue or any other synagogue to listen to the special portion about erasing the memory of Amalek. So you tell me how at the same time we have to remember what Amalek did for us, and at the same time we have to erase his memory. Yeah, so today I want to talk about what is Amalek. And it's very popular, unfortunately, very popular today, and I'm sure not only today, but throughout our history, to distinguish Amalek as a certain nation or ethnos or culture that persecuting the Jews. Either it was the Spanish people or whatever, Babylonians. In the second half of the 20th century, after the Holocaust, it's very often was attributed to the Germans. But the problem is, this is easy way to associate the bad idea, the evil, the villain with a certain people, identify them. But no, we're not fighting the Nazis, we're fighting the Nazism. We're not erasing the memory of Amalek and fighting Amalek, but we erasing and fighting Amalekitism. So what is Amalekitism? The Tanakh gives us few encounters between the Jewish people and the people of Amalek. The first one, when the Jewish people left Egypt, Amalek either was located on the way or, according to some opinion, came from far and was attacking the Jewish camp that was traveling through the desert. Then right after the sin of the spies, when we were doomed to stay for 40 years in the desert, Amalek attacks the Jewish camp again. We had the war of Shaul against Amalek, when he destroyed Amalek but let live just one king. And then obviously the Purim that coming up, when Haman Agagid, descendant of King Amalek, decided to destroy again, to resolve the Jewish question and to destroy all the Jewish people. What is the pattern? What's the connection between all of them? To this, I will want to bring you another example from Tanakh, maybe less known, the town of Tziklag. The town of Tziklag, it was the town in the south of the Tanakhic biblical Israel, and King David's troops were stationed at this town, and then they moved north for some military campaign and left the children and the women back in the town. Unfortunately, this town was on the border with the desert, right into the south. Amalekitan tribes were located there, and they saw the easy prey. They saw unprotected women and children. They conquered this town. They tried to enslave the women and children. King David comes back, liberates the women and children, destroys Amalek without any casualties. But the idea is clear. Amalek attacks, conquer, preys on those who are weak, who are unprotected. We had the same situation when we left Egypt, when the Jewish people were walking down the desert, and Amalek was attacking those that left behind, that couldn't be protected by entire camp. The Amalek attacks the Jewish people when we are in depression for our doom with the sin of the spies, and we're doomed in the desert. He attacks us at the moment of downfall. Purim is exactly the same. We're not only in exile in geographical sense, the Jewish people are in a very low spiritual level. And Haman said, now it's time to take them. Now they're weak. Now can resolve the Jewish question. This is the spirit of Amalek. Amalekitism, it's to prey on the weak, to conquer the unprotected. This goes absolutely against the spirit of Judaism. We are, in a natural sense, we always try to protect the weak. Even we were those that are weak, but maybe we learn on our own skin how to be the weak segment of the society. And throughout the generations, Amalekitism was one that was attacking the weak and unprotected, from Egypt to Babylonia, from Germany to USSR, to erase the memory of Amalek, or to never again, as I say, Elie Wiesel, It's to be proud of who you are, of being a Jewish person who is always there to protect the weak, to stand for the truth. This is how Judaism defeats Amalekitism. Be proud of who you are. This is how we celebrate Purim. Thank you very much. I see you next week.